What is Freudian motivation theory, and how does it relate to organizational behavior and management? Well, Freud's theory focused on the unconscious desires within us that motivate and shape our behaviors as individuals. What he said was that our unconscious mind reflects itself in our thoughts, feelings, and perceptions as individuals, and thus manifests itself through behavior. So he identified driving forces behind our behavior, and he identified those into three categories. And those three categories actually span or take place within either the conscious or unconscious mind. The first category is our innate sense of doing things. It's very natural, very animalistic, and this focuses on meeting our immediate needs, gratification, and avoiding pain. This is called the id. Next would be the ego. Ego focuses on our cognitive processing. It applies logic to a scenario. It, in a way, seeks to control the id and make certain that we act in conformity with what are the rules and expectations of us in society. That is, we comply with the norms and societal standards set for our behavior. Now, much of this is in the conscious part of the brain, but also because it is spanning into the unconscious to control the id, it focuses as well on how do we cognitively process things, and there are unconscious elements that affect how we cognitively process things and make sense of things. And then the final category is the superego, and this is more driven by underlying morals and values. It is a sense of being, a sense of base that affects, once again, how we cognitively process situations. Now, most of this happens subconsciously based upon our prior experiences, the things that influenced how we developed along and along. Now, some of this comes from the logical exploration of thought. So this happens in the conscious and unconscious mind, but once again, it affects our behavior and it affects our approach towards ego, and again, in a way, seeks to control the id part of our reality, that is, our tendency to go with our gut reactions and look for our bare basic needs. So in a nutshell, this is Freudian's motivation theory. Now, it's relevant to management and organizational behavior, because to the extent that we can understand how individuals behave with regard to whether it's conscious or unconscious behavior, and we can identify those factors in an individual by whatever means or method, then we can identify people who fit better within a culture, who are better suited to undertake specific types of tasks and roles within the organization. So this is Freudian's motivation theory.